You are scaring me, Dan.
I'm scaring you. I'm scaring me. I am now scared. Killed it, didn't it? Welcome back everybody to part 2, Alwoodley Golf Club. We are going around stroke play today and Bernie is struggling. So Bernie's 2 over par, yeah. I am 1 under par, amazingly.
I'm shocked.
We don't know how that's happened.
No. It's your channel.
It's my channel.
We've edited it in.
Yeah, we're putting it in there. So long par 4 here.
Yeah.
They do play as a par 5 as well, 480.
480, but it's a par 5 off the whites, but par 4 off the blues. But we're kind of off the whites and the blues.
So we're playing as a par 4.
Yeah, we're going par 4.
I reckon at Jordan and let the wind drift it.
You've just literally read my mind, Bernie. Read my mind.
Oh,
I towed it.
that over there, isn't it?
Get a lie.
Oh, it looks alright from here. Just seen that, a little bit left.
A bit heathery down there, but it just depends on the lie, doesn't it?
The good thing is it bounced.
Yeah, generally if you bounce, it might be alright. That's a shame, because I started that just where I wanted it, and well, I caught it a bit in the toe, which sadly, ball generally gears from right to left in the toe, and that did exactly what I thought it would do. Yes. Bernie is going with driver as well.
See if we can find that short stuff, shall we?
Yes.
Is it nice, the short stuff?
The short stuff is actually very nice.
Brilliant. Over Jordan, I think.
Yeah. And then just let the wind move it, Bernie. Friendly. That's friendly. Is that with me?
No,
is it coming back?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Jordan's got that nicely down, and I think it's bounced just in the heather, but then popped out nicely into the fairway for you, Bernie. Good shot. Brother. Good shot.
Thank you.
It's 232 yards. 232 yards out the heather.
Out of the heather?
Yeah.
Am I heathering this on there or not really?
I mean, it is downwind, but...
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, it should be. It's like, well, crosswind, but it's not, certainly not hurting.
Is that coming out of there?
I would have thought your little 5 wood have popped out, but that's what I would have hit.
Sure.
No?
I think, well, yeah, you're probably right. I just want to see if I can get it there, because I don't think 5 wood's getting there, is it?
Catch it down with 3 wood.
Sat up so well, it's just that heathery stuff is hard to judge. Up the left, let it move, hopefully. Oh, it's come out diffy. Go, 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 go.
Oh, I don't know, is that a bunker?
That's more heather.
Not sure what's there. It might have caught the edge of that trap.
Yeah, it might have got into that one. It just grabbed the...
It did, yeah.
It grabbed it and flipped it over to the left.
A little bit of rain has just formed at the front of the green here, just off the front. As we walk up to this this green and this pin, see this big old slope here, left side. The next tee's just up on the top here. But there is a potential, if the pin especially is on the left hand side of this green. If I throw a ball down here, this is a line you could bring it in on. It feeds right down off the left hand slope, straight onto the putting surface. That is something you can do, so left is not a bad miss on this hole.
The driving is back.
One hole.
One hole.
It's so deceptive, because off the tee I thought these bungers were in play, but
no, you're alright.
unfortunately I'm not that good all along.
Well, I think it's just because of the wind today. I know you say it was downwind, I think it's more, could actually be possibly even hurting.
It's in this direction, I think. Cross.
Straight out of the left.
4 iron or 2 iron, that's all I've got really. Got to be a 2, isn't it?
Have you zapped it?
Yeah, 214.
Okay.
I don't think I'm getting
214, you haven't got slope either of you, so it's playing probably a little bit uphill.
Yeah.
I like that 2 iron of yours. Remember, it's quite wet as well, so it'll land and just kill it a little bit.
There's no way I'm getting up before, man.
You can get it there, Bernie.
I think I need a 5 wood round here.
Yeah, a nice 5 would suit you around here, you're right. Okay, 2 iron for Bernie. I'll just chase a bit. Is it good? Yeah, it's left. It's now running up quite nicely. That's okay. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot. You strike it nicely.
Yeah, hit it as well as
yeah, it's good. Good shot.
Yeah, cheers. So Dan's just found this bunker just left of the green. It's not disastrous. Big puddle there right in front. There had a lot of rain. It's obviously gathered in certain places. Slight upslope. Can place it, don't forget, with COVID bunkers.
Oh yeah, we're COVID, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're COVIDing. COVID those bunkers, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a little beauty now. Never sure if it really helped.
No. Sometimes if you get a dodgy sort of lie, you can sort of almost fat it out and run it down, can't you?
Okay, I'm going 54.
Yeah.
Open the face up just slightly and just pump it out to the left and let it spin to the right if I can.
Yeah. Oh, big kick.
I have connected with the golf ball there, which was not the plan.
No, you needed to hit it an inch or so behind, just to almost deaden the blow, because he's played it.
You know what they say about that, Bernie? Incorrect.
So Dan's gone a little bit long. Came out a little bit clean, as you saw. Lies okay.
Always a risk, isn't it? You know, you kind of almost like should be playing for a bogey because you've gone greenside there, but it's now staring double, isn't it? Really, it's fluffy this lie.
It's all gonna run away from him once it gets to the green as well.
Spin there.
That's pretty good effort.
I couldn't play that any better.
That's a great effort from there.
A little bit of spin, but it's still chased up, didn't it?
It's a great effort. Give yourself a chance at the bogey.
Yeah. Bernie coming down the hill. What a great 2-iron that was. Got it pin high. Really well played.
A good par, really, to be honest, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like we were reading the card, and today with it being playing long, I mean, we've both had, what did you have in, 200 yards?
214, yeah.
214, it's a long par 4, isn't it?
It's a long par 4, yeah. Yeah. It's almost the two holes that run alongside each other. One's a par 4, one's a par 5, depending on wind, really, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right, absolutely right.
A little bit, I was hit just inside your marker.
Yeah, I think that's a good line, Bernie.
It's definitely
that's a good line indeed.
Across the hole.
You've got this.
It's whether I can start it on that line. I've not hit a putt dead yet.
What, you mean stone dead?
No. Still haven't. Oh, it's terrible.
No, you're putting yourself under a little bit of stress, aren't you?
That actually went a bit left, if anything.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Stress levels are up.
They are, yeah. So Dan now, after a very good pitch shot, really, the camera will not really pick up how much sort of the severity of the slope and how close you cut the actual hole is to that fringe. So probably couldn't have done much better than that, to be honest.
You said yours went a bit left on you there.
Well, I don't know. To be honest, it wasn't a great strike, I'll be honest with you. No.
I've got it left edge.
I would say so.
Based on that.
Down the hole for his 5.
I pushed it. Pushed it. Oh.
Just going to tap in.
Comes to mind. That is a double. And they turn up occasionally, don't they?
Too often for my liking.
Alright, the one thing I dislike the most, other than a 3-putt, is a double bogey.
It's me?
No, doubles. I always think, whenever I look back on a round of golf, I think, oh, do you know what? There was no need for me to make double there.
I think bogeys at times are acceptable, but when you pop in a double, sort of
like you think,
it just kills you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, this has got to be left edge, or left centre actually.
Okay.
I'm going to hit this left centre.
You should have got a read a little bit off mine. I mean, I've pushed it a little bit.
Slight bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And just going off his left. Perfectly lined up. Yes, you deserve that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was an added bit of pressure from the first putt, but it was a deserved par after the 2 shots that you played in.
You.
So well done.
Thanks.
So we're actually, oh, you're 2 over, I'm 1 over.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you know that Mr. Dr. Alistair Mackenzie,
was he actually
designer,
a doctor, or did he get it like, you know, when they get to university, because he's so well up his profession, they give you a doctorship?
I think he got a degree in chemistry.
Okay.
I
guess that.
But he was from
sense.
Leeds, so he's born in Yorkshire, born in Leeds.
Yep.
And then obviously he got into he was in the Boer War.
Right.
And then moved to America, and then got into the designing. Got into designing golf courses. But he obviously was born here.
Yeah.
And designed this golf course, and then ended up in America. So designing some amazing golf courses, obviously Cypress Point, Augusta. You know, yeah, did hell of a career. And Teignmouth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
370, Bernie.
I've got driver.
Pros tip up the left slightly.
Yeah, it looks like it all filters to the right. I don't know whether this is actually whether you want to hit driver off here, but I'm going to hit it anyway.
Yeah, do it. Everyone wants to see it. Come on, you've got
hit
this.
Those left traps, and hopefully
it
will feed back down. That's the idea.
Good shout.
Oh no!
Is that out the other fairway? That's fine there.
Loved it.
We seeing that down?
It's on the other fairway, right in the middle of it.
Is it?
Yeah. I like that hole.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it moved a bit more than I thought. That's all right there.
Just pulled it.
That's perfect. Good angle. Good angle. Well, not a great angle into that pin, but you never know.
No, it's a terrible shot. That is not good. I'm pulling across everything. Double crossing.
A double crosser.
Double cross. Double cross. Alright, down with driver as well.
I'm just going to allow for the wind a bit, Bernie. I'm aiming more up the right and let it move, I think. Like that. Keep going then. It's as good as I've got, Bernie.
That is perfect.
I'm not going to hit him.
Soft
I'm not going to hit
bounce.
him any better than that.
Right in the very middle of the fairway.
Right in the middle. Let's see if we can get this
Well
double
done.
bogey back, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, he is absolutely fine out here, aren't you?
But it's definitely not the line in.
Well, it's no. Well, it isn't because of where the pin is situated. If the pin was a bit further to the right, you'd have been all right. But it is tucked on the left. However, you do have a little bit of wind there to help you move it from right to left.
I've got 103 over the trap, which is on the line of the pin.
Yeah.
And 116 pin. So I think I'm going to go out right, and if the wind moves it, it's going to when the wind's right across, it's going to take it towards the pin. If it doesn't, it's going to be middle of the green, I think. It's
Tell you what, Bernie, we are getting away with this weather, aren't we?
Yeah.
The forecast was not pretty.
It looked like it's threatening to rain all day, hasn't it? But it hasn't yet. Which is good. I'm prepared though.
You are fully prepared.
I'm like a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Do you think wedge is too much? Easy one, isn't it?
It's just a smoothie.
I'm not getting there with 50. Though.
No. Smoothie, Bernie, smoothie.
Put it down on line.
Yeah.
Would you allow for that?
Yeah, a little bit. Start out the right, let the wind do its thing. Yeah, there you go. You see how his body kind of stopped as he hit that shot? That'll help his hands flip over a bit. Stalled it, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think it'd be okay. I think it's on the green, but it's just stalled it a little bit in the air in the wind.
I would think with what I've hit,
Good shot. That was a good shot.
I've just seen on the flyover at the start of this hole that this is on the left side of the green. 3 bunkers down here, and on the other side of the green, starting down here, 5 bunkers we have down there. So each side of the green, 8 bunkers total around this this one. It's quite special.
So what have you got, Dan?
101 yards.
101. So Dan's found the absolutely perfect position. There's obviously a bit of trouble to the right and the heather to the left, but he's really dissected the fairway perfectly. 101 yards. What have you got? 54?
54. I just think it's
It's got a slight slope here, which is sloping sort of
I'm going to go just a smooth
fall
one
below
of
his
these.
feet.
Smoothie, Bernie, a smoothie. Down. Pump that through the wind. Stop.
So that just caught on the left hand side of the green, maybe a fraction short.
Yeah, that's alright that.
But it's on the green. It's a nicely played, controlled shot. Nice divot as well.
Yeah, nice divot, wasn't it?
Happy with that?
These fairways are just so good.
Yeah.
I like a nice, like it's spongy enough. It's spongy, but it's firm underneath as well. So you just feel like you can get so much control off the shot. Brilliant.
So Dan's hit a really good shot there.
Spin, John.
A little too much, yeah.
Expand it, John.
Yeah, about 4 feet in front of where your marker is. Span back a little
No,
bit.
You
no.
repaired it already, have you?
Hey? No, there's firm out here, Daniel.
There's no pitch mark.
No.
Firm.
There's credit to the golf course. It shows the amount of rain we've had, because there is some on the lower lying areas. There is some water, sort of casual water, sort of on the ground, and
I've got it just coming out the left.
greens are
Bernie.
really firm. So back to the golf. Dan's got it just coming out of his left, our right, slightly up the slope. Probably got 20 foot. I think it will move quite a bit, this putt. For birdie. No, it's gone early.
Oh, look at that
There
go.
you go.
That's gone. Oh.
That is the problem, or not the problem, that's the difficulty of the course, is that you get the line slightly wrong
Oh my word.
and it can really take off on you.
Oh dear.
That's what I'm blaming anyway for my
best I
part.
mark that.
Yeah. You have a break, have a rest.
Oh my word. So I've got myself in a right pickle there. I just didn't see that behind the hole. I mean, that's a serious defence on this golf course, isn't it? Those little subtle breaks that I've certainly not seen.
I mean, if you look at it now, I mean, they're all on the high points, aren't they? Because obviously the weather they've had.
Yeah.
But that's almost on a ridge, isn't it?
It's a little, well, now we've spotted it. Well, I've got half again of what I had, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, birdie for what would be a great little birdie.
I'm going to aim a little bit further left after seeing yours.
A little adventurous birdie this would be, wouldn't it?
I can't believe I've got it here, considering how tight the...
Yeah, you've done well.
is. But yeah, I'll take that.
Proper shot, Bernie, proper shot.
Got them in there every now and again.
Yeah, they're definitely there.
Stayed there.
Didn't move, did it?
No.
I think I've scared you a bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've scared you, and I've also scared myself. I think even Jordan was scared after my putt went past the hole.
That is the nicest pin I've eaten.
Sorry?
It's the nicest pin I've eaten.
Oh, you just got that in the face, did you?
So Dan now facing his path putt. Probably ran sort of half the distance that he had up the slope. Just really sort of got away from him, but he should have got a good read from it as it went past the hole. And
Would have been an angry read.
Yeah, an angry read,
It
yeah.
was a bit of a frightening read, that.
I'm going to move round slightly because the flag will be obscuring his face, although some people would say that's not a bad thing. He's got a lovely face for radio.
A little bit outside the right.
He's going slightly outside the right.
A good face for podcast, Bernie, you said, didn't you?
Turn.
Didn't
Didn't
move.
move at all, did it?
Oh, so I've gone double and then the three putt, the two things that annoy me the most in golf.
And here's the third. That is the third thing that annoys him the most. Yep. He's oblivious to everything. Long par 4 now. So
Yeah, this is a proper long hole,
we
isn't
were
it?
just saying that we haven't had there's not a par 3 in the first 6 holes, which
No.
is
Unusual.
I don't think I've played many tracks. Maybe comment below if you've got a course that you play at. There's
Yeah.
no par 3s in the first 6, but quite guarded, I think, by a couple of bungles.
This is a toughie. It's 456 off the back tee, but we are slightly
a bit
forward. There
forward.
is another tee just a little bit back there. So this is 427, which is
still a
steady.
good
Stroke 8.
hole. Okay, yeah. Get a shot here next year. Right,
Handicap moving up,
fairway,
Bernie. Come on then. Trust the right. Better. Started it down the right that side. Much better.
I've got a fairway down.
Have you? Yeah, that's a drop and stop fairway ball. That is a perfect shot.
Can we just wait a little bit longer? Just
You
stand
just
here.
wanna just take it in.
I don't know what to do now.
Absorb it.
Don't know what to do. Oh Oh, small victories, Dan, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Small victories.
Small things that can make you smile, Bernie.
That's what Laura said. Anyway,
Oh dear.
we're serious this,
Right,
by the
I
way.
want the same swing as on the last tee shot.
Yeah, that was perfect. Come on.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Hold there. Hold there. Did you hit yours well, Bernie?
It was okay. Yours is about 50 yards past
mine's
it.
Bounced a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, that got a massive bounce.
Yours has dropped and stopped, and mine
Maybe.
bounced lovely.
Do you think you hit the downside, like the upside? That was a great tee
Hit a
shot.
proper high bomber there. That was like a spinny
That's
one.
beautiful.
A low spinner, you know.
Beautiful.
Low spin runner.
That's 2 good drives in a row.
It does happen.
Yep.
It does happen.
Right, great drive.
Thank you.
Just you've taken a bit of relief. It landed there and dropped and stopped, and there's a little channel there which is a bit of water there, so you got a bit of casual relief. So how far have you got, Benny?
I've got bang on 150.
150. I think it's kind of. I wouldn't play it as helping at all. I just play it as out the right.
It's right in between sticks, so it's either a 9 or an 8.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be pushing a 9 to get it back there. So I'm going to play a little 8, I think.
A bit late. Keep it out of the wind.
Do you think that's the right shot?
I think anything out of the wind is always not a bad shout, to be honest. You got a bit more sort of, I suppose, more predictable. You know what it's kind of going to do. It's out of the wind.
I just think I'm going to be going at it with a 9, and I might not quite get the strike.
Yeah, go. That's the right shout. Nicely played.
Not coming down.
He's trying, isn't it? Good clubbing though, Bernie. That is really good clubbing. There's a bit of
whip it across.
Yeah. Looks like there's a bit of sloping again on that green. So I think you getting it pin eye is always a good thing.
Got about 130, 132. I'm going to guess that, Dan.
139.
Oh, wrong.
139.
139. Dan's got.
I'm going to go with that little 9. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you'll be pushing a wedge to get there, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely not away. I'm going to try and start it on your ball and just let it do its thing from there.
Yeah, I like that.
Stop there.
Oh.
See how much that moved?
It moved more than I predicted on the camera. I was going 5 yards left of the stick, and it was sort of a little bit more than that.
That last little bit just really pushed it.
It did
That's the problem, and that's the problem with 9-iron, isn't it? You know, like you kept yours nice and flighted down. I'm going flat out 9-iron. Mine goes up there. Yours stays down. Yours is, like I said, just more predictable.
I would say, looking at where those trees are, you've got it sort of up near the top of them where there's less cover, so the wind's more effective.
And it's hit it.
Whereas I'm probably halfway between the, up the tree. So interesting. Still at the green though. So
yeah, I'm putting.
If your bad shots or shots you're not that happy with hit the green, you're never going to be too far wrong, are you?
No, absolutely.
I think that's what the great players do, don't they? When they hit a bad shot,
would
they
you
find
say I'm a
surface.
great player, Bernie?
I would say you're a great player on this channel. Like,
I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that.
You'll keep your card this year on this channel, I think.
Yeah, what, my scorecard?
Yeah.
So one thing I've noticed about this course so far is how much they like sticking multiple bunkers around the sides of the greens. This one is a large one that comes up almost in front of the green almost. Same thing on the other side, there's 1, 2. There's 4 bunkers on this green total. Another thing that makes this course so challenging, and you can't really see it on the camera, but around all the edges of the greens you have the mounds, and everything feeds in off these, and there's all these slopes kind of going across the middle of the greens, and then when you stick a pin right on top of a slope, that makes for some very hard 3 to 4 footers.
Come up a little bit short. I'm just there on the right hand side, Dan's slightly further away on the left hand side, probably faced with 35 foot being summoned over. He pays my bill, so I've got to go.
Funky that bunker is.
That's dinky, isn't it?
It's like tiny, but it's like they've put a back shelf on it because the ball, and it's so hard pan that it just makes it run back down.
I mean, that's the way that a bunker should be, as far as I'm concerned. It's never going to stay up here. It's always going to filter back into the centre. Yeah, it's funky. It's not far off the green either. That's literally on the edge of the green. So back to Dan. Just going to walk to the side just to show you the length of putt. That's what he's faced with. Walk over and see him.
Just outside left, it's got this, Bernie.
Dan's going just outside left.
That last hole's frightened me, you know.
Frightened me as well. Running on again. There we go.
Wow.
If you get the wrong side of these holes,
It's gone.
and you get the line slightly off, or even a bit of pace off, you can leave yourself some work to be done. I mean, he's probably hit it.
Oh my!
You are scaring me, Dan.
I'm scaring you. I'm scaring me. I am now scared. Like, but then, you know, this is my fault for not surveying the green. I mean, like, you come down here now, look at how much of a slope that hole is cut on. And I've stayed up high and not sort of taken it into account.
But that's the problem when you're filming. You haven't got time to be walking down to look at.
But that is on a serious shelf here off the back there. Mine's just got on that shelf and gone.
The problem is, if you push it slightly to the right,
Yeah.
and over exaggerate, I'm down with you.
Yeah.
But then you end
It
up
won't
putting
take much, will it?
No. Then you end up putting it left and leaving yourself.
But you think about the golf courses that we know of with what Mackenzie's designed.
Yeah.
Augusta being one of them.
Yeah.
Like, the greens are seriously slopey, and this is almost identical, isn't it?
Yeah. It's trademark of his golf courses. Teignmouth, which is a local course to us,
Yeah.
sort of 10 miles down the road,
Yeah.
is similar as well. There's big slopes,
Massive
the Mackenzie
shifts.
slopes, and shifts of different, you know, different degrees of level. There's quite a few different pin placements and where you can put the pin. I mean, he's put all the pins, the greenkeepers, down highest points, which is understandable with the weather that's been forecast and what they've had.
Mm.
But they're all subtle little breaks, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely are.
I'm going to go a little bit further left now and just.
You're getting a bit more protective here.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, now I'm down here, I can really see that slope
So I'm
by the
gonna
pin.
go quite a bit left.
Goes. That's a really good. You got the pace nicely today, Bernie. You got the pace. Let's gonna tap that in. Steady par.
Oh, yeah.
Still remains at 2 over, but steady, mate. Well done.
Thank you. Dan really needs this to sort of keep his round together. It's quite easy to hemorrhage shots around here, like we said about the severity of the slope. Start trying to force it or go for putts, and you can end up with tricky putts back for your par. So Dan probably got 7.5, 8 foot.
Off the right.
I think so. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Turn. Stay, didn't move, did it?
Not moving. Back to back 3 putts, Bernie. Oh, I'm gonna go and have a little think, and by the time I come back to part 3, I would have sorted it out.
You've got 24 hours to think about it.
I'll think about it. I'll see everyone tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
What time, Jordan?
6 o'clock.